Hello there, welcome to Edward House of Cars, and today I'm going to take you around this 2013 Peugeot 3008 HDI Allure. It's a big 2-litre diesel engine, 4-door in white, with a very alluring special feature in the back that I'm going to show you in a little while. But first and foremost, let's check out our gorgeous headlights. You see them there in the front, and what I love is that they're uniquely designed to be attached to their fog lights just down there with the chrome trim and the chrome lining set against that beautiful black background there as well. So you got the one over there on the left and its twin over here on the right. Absolutely stunning. I love the way Peugeot always design their headlights like this. I just think they stand out a country mile. And of course, bookending in between them is our gorgeous front Peugeot grille. You see it's set there against black with that sort of chrome netball design right there. It's very nice, very original. You're certainly not going to struggle to find it when you park it up in the supermarket, as you can see right there. And of course, just underneath, we have our beautiful black underside with this gorgeous chrome lip right there. I just think it adds that special little je ne sais quoi to the vehicle. And of course, you can see over on the top, we've got another bit of a black grille there. Love the little holes, the little sort of thumbprints that they've put in there for a design. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, the chrome trim all the way around and the chrome Peugeot badge there as well. Now, every single chrome badge on this gorgeous Peugeot 3008 fully intact and looks the absolute business. We're actually going to have a look around and show all of them during this video, so let's keep an eye out for that. As you can see, the car comes in white, and it also comes with this absolutely enormous front windscreen that's in tip-top shape. Great nick all the way around. No chips or scratches, anything of the sort. However, we do have this big emerald tick, this big green tick, the Emerald House of Cars seal of approval. Now, what that means is that this vehicle, very much like all the other vehicles on our website and in our forecourt as well, in stock here with us at Emerald House of Cars, has passed a 128-point Emerald inspection, and that is a patented check. It is the check with the most points of inspection in the UK, and we do it as standard here at Emerald House of Cars. But the important thing is not that it's taken the check, but that the big green tick signifies it's passed each and every single one of those points of inspection, which means that this Peugeot 3008, glorious in white, is A1, mechanically cleared, bumper to bumper, top to tyre, side to side, inside and out. And that's just a wonderful bit of peace of mind, I should say, when looking at this vehicle. Coming down the side of it, you can just see lovely straight lines. Again, no bumps, dents, knocks, anything in the side panels on this side whatsoever. You've got this gorgeous rear tinted glass as well, with a lovely bit of chrome leading all the way back here to the front. And you can see we have our gorgeous wing mirror right there, set in black, with our cute little service indicator there as well. Now, as I've said, the car is a 4-door, does come in white, and what we're going to do in this video is give you a little replication of what it would feel like to come and inspect the car for yourself. Because, you know, you check out the roof like this, you'd see that the roof is in great nick all the way to the top. Same goes for our antenna there. You'd have a look at that, check that that's all in good working order. You'd have a look at this roof over here, the rest of it, and we're going to have a look at that from the other angle, because that's also very special. You can see it's in tip-top shape, just like all the glass featured in this Peugeot 3008. But most importantly, you're going to be looking for any imperfections that would come naturally with it being a used vehicle. Now, we are the dealership of transparency here at Emerald House of Cars. If we see it, we say it, we show it, and you see it. That is what we do here. We're not in the business of hiding things, because je ne sais quoi, the vehicle is what the vehicle is. That is life, and that is how we've become the UK Independent Dealer of the Year, because we don't hide anything from our customers. We simply show them first and foremost, and the quality of our stock and the quality of our customer service outshines even the mildest of flaws with a used vehicle. And when we say flaws, we never mean anything mechanical, because if there's a mechanical flaw, quite simply, we do not sell it, not worth the effort. We purely mean little cosmetic blemishes that may crop up along the way when a car has been out and about all up and down this great country's roads throughout its life before coming to us. Now, you're going to see it, of course, on a white vehicle. In fact, here's one right there. You can see it compared to my little sausage finger you see right there. Very, very small, very minor, obviously purely cosmetic. But again, I've seen it, the camera's seen it, and we want you to see it as well, because we know we love a good surprise here at Emerald House of Cars. I couldn't tell you anyone who doesn't. My ex probably, but We love a good surprise here, and seeing a car and then being treated to a car with stuff that hasn't been pointed out, so you know, that is a bad surprise, and we don't like to do that here at Emerald. You can see a couple of little blemishes just here on the navigator's side door. Again, they highlight really well under the white, and you've got this little scuff here right there on the door handle, as you can see. And of course, coming over here to the wheel arch, you can just see a batch of really small little freckles all the way across. Doesn't affect the way the car handles, operates, drives, or performs, but you know, I can see them. They come with the car, so I want you to know, because we want to be on the same page here. We're not against you, we're with you, and we want to help you understand the car, understand what you're seeing, and see it for what it truly is. Now I'm going to come down here and show you the alloys, and you can see the alloys come here in this lovely light grey silver colour. Very, very nice. I'm going to show them for two reasons. We're going to see all four of them for two reasons. First and foremost, as I've mentioned previously, we are all about transparency here at Emerald. So when I say we're going to have a look at every single inch of the car, that includes our alloys. Secondly, it's because when it comes to a used vehicle, it's very easy to get hung up on the amount of miles that are on the clock. It's a big scary number. Totally understand that, but I'm here to tell you, sometimes it's not really about the number on the dash, but about the journey accruing that number. I myself would much rather be sort of plussed about the journey getting there and how sensibly a past owner has looked after the vehicle before I get my hands on it. Because honestly, when it comes to the number, the one on the dash doesn't matter when you look compared to the big number, which is 128, and that's because this vehicle, just like the rest of the vehicles here at Emerald, have passed a 128 point Emerald inspection. Now, the easiest way to tell whether the car has had a good life before it's met us, the easiest way to tell visually anyway, is via the alloys. Now you can see here the alloys, great nick all the way around, although we are starting to get the cosmetic blemishing just around the edge, which very much fits the character profile of a sensible past owner. Because trust me, if she'd ragged it round, mistreated it, this alloy would definitely wear it all over its face. It would look a bit like a Frankenstein's monster of an alloy. Now let's follow our lovely chrome side all the way down and check out a second alloy. In fact, this one looks better than the first one. Looks pretty damn good, I must say, all the way around. And you can just see, again, just want to point it out so you see it, the very mildest of cosmetic blemishes just there. You also have a couple more pimples just around there, purely cosmetic, as I've said. Doesn't affect the way the car handles, operates, drives, or performs. But, you know, very hard to see them from up here. But if you're going to come and see the car, you want to come and get right down, and you'll just be able to see them right there. We're not here to hide. Let's have a look in the back seat and have a look at what we're getting ourselves into on the inside. And first and foremost, 3008, I think that is probably the amount of meters of legroom you're getting in this vehicle, because you have miles and miles and miles of legroom in there. If you're someone like me who's got very tall friends, they're not going to have a problem whatsoever in this vehicle. You're also going to get very, very, very comfy leather seats all the way around. Absolutely gorgeous. And you've got your Isofix child locking points in there as well. So you've got a couple of kiddos in the baby seats. You're going to be able to lock them in safely and securely. And safe and secure are words that go hand in hand with the Peugeot 3008. It's a very safe drive. It's a very practical car. It's a robust car. And it's just solid. Gets you from A to B and does the job spectacularly. Now you can see these seats are in fairly good nick. No minor signs of wear and tear. No major signs of stitches or anything coming out of their seams. It's still in very good nick. You can also see we have this armrest as well built in, with a couple of cup holders right there as well. So just very, very easy to have, you know, a couple of friends, maybe some family members in the back seat. If they've got a drink, you don't need to worry about them ruining these gorgeous leather seats. They can just slot it in there right out of the way. And of course, coming over here, you can see we have all manner of options for the media center that you can plug in over here. You've got our red, white and yellow. We've got our AVIs, we've got our on and off, we've got our Bluetooth, all that good stuff there. So if there's anyone who wants to watch anything in the back or connect up anything in the back, you've got your access points right there. So easy to access as well. So let's work our way round to the rear. And you can see we have our tinted glass right there, got our rear wiper, got our gorgeous tail light right there in red. And a matching set there as well. Of course, they match our headlights perfectly. Not a scratch, scuff mark, anything of the sort. Got all of our chrome badges at Peugeot, well, both of them right there. Again, in complete full working order, and they look the business just like I mentioned at the start of the video. Let's keep having a look around at our white bodywork, see if there's anything else to discover, so that we can all be on the same page here. And then what else cars? Let's come on down here to our black underside. You can see the car comes with rear parking sensors, and of course we've got our rear fog lights there as well. Let's follow it all across, see if we can see anything out of the ordinary. No, all looks very good to me, very nice. Well, I'm going to show you the main selling feature, I'd say, for this Peugeot. No, it's not just that it's got a massive boot like this, and trust me, this is a massive boot. And when I said safety and security, how many cars have you seen that come with a torch? This actually comes with a torch that's built in and actually works. How great is that? Imagine getting if I could pick a car that I'd have to, break down in and somehow survive in, it would be this Peugeot 3008. I love that it comes with a torch. Absolutely fantastic. My miss is actually a bit of a warrior, so just knowing that there's a torch on standby in the car just makes it feel a little more calm and casual while we're driving. Having a look around here, you can just see the boot is deep, it is vast, it is wide, it is many synonyms that I could list, but instead I'm just going to let the boot talk for itself. Enormous, doesn't even come close to say the size of this boot. You've also got this little door that you can see right there, so if you're someone who likes the skis, somebody who collects poles, anything like that, and you don't want them to get bent, don't want them to be tossed in the boot at an odd angle and start bending, where you can push that down and slide them through and take full advantage of the length of the car. Because don't get me wrong, the 3008, it may seem like a smaller car, but it's actually rather large on the inside. The great Doctor Who himself would not be surprised when he met a space inside this boot. Now, speaking about space in the boot, this is where it gets interesting. So we're going to pull this, and you can see the boot has practically doubled in size. Have a look at that. That is incredible. I feel like we could start farming horses with this car. There's so much space available in there, and I pulled that lever with very little effort whatsoever with my thumb. Just so easy. And again, it's in great nick as well. You can see that that's been well looked after. It's not been abused, and it still works very well. That's not even the end of it. If you have a look here, and I'll pull this lever, have a look at what happens. That's right, and there's one on the other side here. The space has tripled. That is incredible. Have a look at all that space. Now, if you're a young couple who like to travel and like to travel super prepared, this is the ultimate ride for you. Just have a look at all those space options right there. Maybe you want to drive up and park up at the beach, and you want somewhere to sort of sit while you dry the sand off your feet. Maybe you want to go to IKEA and actually buy all the furniture you could ever need in one go. This is the car that's going to do it, because it's not a massive behemoth of a vehicle, but it certainly has the options to allow you to have that level of space. I mean, just have a look at that. I have never seen any other car offer this amount of space and this level of adaptability in the space that it offers. That is incredible. Fantastic. And again, so easy just to wrap up. So again, just one click, and we'll come around this side and show you. Now, a big thing as well, just make sure that the seat belt is not covering that, because it just makes it very hard. Again, just pushing it with one finger. Oh. Probably need two fingers. Don't get cocky like I did. And again, just fits perfectly. So easy. I think this is what makes the car an absolute diamond in the rough, isn't it? I've never seen a car that offers you that level of space, that level of adaptability. This is the kind of car that you could buy and keep finding new uses for it. Because again, as I've said, it's not like you're buying a monster truck. It's not massive, but the fact that everything can fold open and give you access to all that space, well, that just makes it the best of both worlds then, really, doesn't it? Coming on down here, you can see, again, lovely alloy, great all the way around, but we are starting to get that little blemishes just around the edges there as well. So again, purely cosmetic, doesn't affect the way the car handles, operates, drives, performs, anything like that. But I've seen them, you've seen them, and I want to show you them to keep us on the same page here. Coming on over here, you can see our final alloy, driver's front sides, usually the worst of the bunch, but Doesn't seem to be the case here. Seems fairly in line with the rest of our alloys, and if anything, it just continues to paint the picture that we're having, that our owner of this vehicle was a very sensible, caring owner who clearly saw the potential that this vehicle had to offer, and therefore trusted it, respected it, and treated it well. No ragging about here with this motor vehicle. Let's have ourselves a look inside the front. In fact, let's have a look at the door. What we got? Got our electric front and rear window controls right there. You also got your child lock windows, again safe and secure, words that I use very well in this car. Got your wing mirror controls, got your chrome door handle right there, got your big door pocket, got your chrome Peugeot door lining, and got our gorgeous leather seats right there as well. Absolutely gorgeous these leather seats are. Again, so comfortable, in such good nick as well, considering the age of the car, considering the amount of miles that have been travelled in them. You would expect them to be in much worse nick, but again, our past owner has very much taken care of this car because she saw the potential that it had. You got all the controls here to adjust your seat. You also have the heated seat controls built in right there as well. So winter is coming, and you and your other half, your better half, are going to have the ride of a lifetime. Heated seats in winter, there's nothing better. Let's hop on in, and as you can see, again, the cabin very much in good condition all the way around. Very happy with the condition of this cabin. Very much matches what we've seen from the outside of the car, what we've seen for the furnishings in the car. Very nice. No signs of scratches, scuffs, marks, anything of the sort. In fact, we do have as well these lovely chrome trim around the air conditioning vents. So you got one there, as you can see. You can see our instruments have it right there as well. Very nice and easy to see. And you can see our other vent has it right there down our center console. Now, coming on down, you can see we have our electric parking brake right there, nice and easy. Again, set against this beautiful chrome backdrop. That also houses our drive performance control, again with the chrome. Very nice, I like that. We're currently in park, as you can see. That is right in front of our dual zone climate control, and that is right under our FM AM radio station with CD input there as well. But coming down this way, you see we have two cup holders and my favorite button of the car. I'll show you what that does in a moment's time. Underneath our big bad armrest, we're going to pull it open on one side here, and you can just see we have tons of space absolutely everywhere. You also have a lovely USB or USB and aux input built in right there. So again, if you want to listen to anything in the media center via USB, via aux input, you can do it right there, not a problem. Very nice. Well, there's looking at a car that's not on, and then there's looking at a car that is on. So gonna turn you on. Lovely jubbly right there. In fact, coming on down here, you can see we have our park assist, we have our traction control, and yeah, some lovely features down here, I must say. Very nice, very easy to operate. Let's have a look over here this way. Let me shut the door. Very nice. And as you can see, our interior lighting has come on. Oh, our radio has come on straight away. Let's just turn that down. Now you can see FM radios come on straight away. That is Heart. Let's have a look at the station list for Heart, and you can see we got Heart, Greatest Hits, Raj, Radio 1. I am not clicking the right button for this. There you go. Smooth. All the good ones, really. Classic. Yes, give me a bit of classic.
And if you're looking for
when I think of classic music, that's exactly what I think. But you've got that. That's FM. You also have aux input. We saw the port for that earlier. FM1, aux input, FM1. And again, you can switch modes. So there's no mobile connected, but you can switch to that if you fancy it. Absolutely gorgeous. Switch bands. So you get your FM2. You got your FM assist. You got your AM. Absolutely gorgeous. Just nice that you got all those options. And again, it is just the click of one button. So easy to use. So lovely. And you can even lock in your 6 favorite stations in there. Not a problem. Let's click menu and see what we got. You got your audio functions. Got your personalization configuration. Lovely buttons right there. Just to adjust your display configuration, your language, your vehicle parameters, all that good stuff. And of course, the Bluetooth telephone and Bluetooth audio configuration right there. So easy to use. And you connect it with your telephone. It means that if you need to answer it while you're driving alone, you're going to save yourself 6 points on the license by doing that. Also got your lane assist, got your central locking. There you go. Now I said safe and secure. There's no safer and more secure sound than that. Of course, working hand in hand with our heated seats. You can see that we've got the dual zone climate control right here. Winter is saved. Not only does this car have nothing but adaptability when it comes to the space and the size of the vehicle, but it also has adaptability when it comes to the temperature within it. If you're anything like me and my missus, we are never the same temperature at the same time. She's always wanting a bit of that, and I'm always wanting a bit of that. Well, love, not going to argue with it anymore because I'm fairly sure I'll never win. So we could just have a little bit of each. And there we go. Save Christmas, no more arguments. You can also see we've got the front and rear windscreen demister. It's a big car, big windscreen that you've seen. And of course, during the winter months, the weather's going to be changing on a dime. You're going to want to maintain that aura of visibility wherever you're going. And the windscreen demisting options are perfect just for that. Fantastic. So there you have it. Really, that is the Peugeot 3008. And just as I get out of the car, I'm going to show you what this button does. So you click that button, and what happens is you access your gorgeous sliding panoramic roof. You can just see it there. How gorgeous is that? Lets all the light in while you're driving, gives you a nice open air experience. And for a car like this, where you can adapt the size, you can adapt the space at a moment's notice, this is just the cherry on the top, because you've just got a wide open vehicle. Drives wonderfully, handles great, safe, secure, it's practical. And driving home in the snow with your panoramic roof up, well, there's nothing that feels more Christmassy than that to me. So there you have it. That is our Peugeot 3008. In fact, I'm going to go over to the navigator's side. We're going to whip open this, and we're going to check out our 2-litre diesel engine as well, just to put the caveat onto our look around. As you can see in here, we have a HDI 16 engine. Now, I'm not going to try and pretend that I'm a mechanic. It's not really what we do here at Emerald. We're much more about transparency in everything that we do. I don't want to point at a pipe and sort of guess what it is and tell you and just start lying to you. It's not what we do here. I openly do not know what any of this does, but I know that I work with some very, very, very special and very expertly trained on-site technicians. They know what all of this does, and they've put it through, again, the 128-point patented Emerald inspection. It doesn't just include all the safety and security features on the inside and outside. It also includes everything you see before you under the bonnet in this 3008, and they've looked at it, they've prepped it, they've checked it, they've inspected it, you name it, they've done it. And this car, we took it out for a test drive. It just handles so well. Chuck it in with the panoramic roof, chuck it in with the leather seats, chuck it in with all the space, chuck it in with all that boot space. I mean, that just brings a tear to my eye. This car is A1 mechanically certified, and it's A1 mechanically cleared on paper and in reality. It's just a terrific motor vehicle all the way around. So there you have it. That is our Peugeot 3008. May not seem it at first, but it definitely wins you over when you see the special features it has hidden within. You got that panoramic roof, you got that folding out boot. I have never seen so much space available in a car that is not a monster truck, but this 3008 balances it well, because it's still got loads of legroom. You got that comfort, you got that safety, you got that security, and you've got the A1 mechanical certification on this vehicle. So you really are getting the best of all worlds. If you're someone who maybe likes going on adventures, likes packing for adventures, this is the car for you. You're someone who wants a ride that you could clarify as safe and secure for you and your family, this is the one for you. Maybe you're someone with a particularly extraneous hobby, maybe mountain biking, and you want to take advantage of all that space but not have to fiddle around parking a truck into a small hole. This is the car for you. You name it, this Peugeot 3008 is going to rise to the challenge. So I implore you, if there's even anything remotely interesting that I've said in this video, please do not hesitate. Get in contact with me or any of my colleagues down here at Emerald, and we would love to help secure this car and get it on your drive, ready for the adventures ahead in 2021, because 2020 is in the rearview mirror at this point. It's done. It's a done year. Let's get rid of it, and let's start thinking to the future. 2021, how are we all going to rebound in a big way? Maybe I'm going to start mountain biking. Maybe I'm going to start camping. Who knows? But the beautiful thing is, if you get this 3008, you can set yourself all these new adventures to go on in 2021 and know that you have the capacity to go out and start whenever you need to. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate you listening to me just go on about the 3008 for 25 minutes. I really do appreciate it. I do think it's a Bobby Dazzler of a motor vehicle, and I think you'd be very, very happy with it in practically every way. Thank you so much, and stay safe.